Hey guys, it's Luca the Gamer, and today this is my first video on my channel ever made. So for this video, for some reason the sound of the gameplay didn't go onto the gameplay, so there's not going to be sound from the gameplay. So today I'm going to show you how I play Fortnite mobile, and my brother helped me, and he has his YouTube channel of his own. His YouTube channel name is called Crispy, so go check him out after this video if you want. Okay, so guys, as you just saw me do, I just landed on the chest, and I got it. And I got a common AR, a boogie bomb, and a shield. So I'm going downstairs to check the bathroom, and there's no chest. So I'm checking the other rooms, and I found some more ammo. And in the other room, I found a common tac. So tacs are pretty good, especially the high tier ones. And the bursts, they're really good. Okay, so guys, I'm going downstairs and yeah, let's go. I found the scar. So then I also find this shotgun, and I hear footsteps. So I go outside to see what it is. So I go in front of the house, and I see no one. So I go and loot the rest of the fatal fields. So I go into this, and then I see this chest. So I open it, and I get a grenade launcher. So I switch it for my burst, and I pick up the slurp, and I drink it for 25 shield, just in case if I find minis. So then I see this guy with dark matter skin, so I take shots at him, and boom. Took him out pretty quickly. So then I go to loot him, and he has a bunch of stuff that I don't need. And I see the chug jug, but I don't really want to switch it out for anything. I really like the boogie bomb, so I leave it there. So then I go out and loot the rest of Fatal. And yes, I found some minis. So I drink the minis, and good thing I drank that slurp earlier, because now I have 2 extra minis. So I drink my big shield, then I loot this ammo box, and I get heavy ammo. So now I'm going to loot that tractor thing over there. So I go see if there's a chest, and there's not one. And so I go loot that place over there because there's usually a chest. So I hear a chest up top, and I loot this loot box really quick. So then I build a ramp, and I go loot the chest. And so I loot the chest, and I get another big shield. For some reason I left it there. And so I go to find other stuff in Fatal. I go back for the chug jug, because I didn't really want the boogie bomb anymore. And then I go to the barn, and I see the broken down stuff. So the guy I killed earlier probably already looted that. And if you look up top, you can see that there's 33 people left. So I go and I loot this This little thingy over here. So I go search for more stuff. So I go in here and I hear a chest on the other side of this wall, so I go through the door and I loot the chest. So and there's another chest up there, so I go and loot it. And I find another big shield. So I leave it there for some reason. And there's nothing there. So then I do some other stuff. I forgot what I do here. So then I go back here and I go up there for the big shield, and I drop the chug jug. Yeah, I drop the chug jug. Then I go search for the other big shield that I found earlier in the video. And once I find it, I'm going to go back there and switch the I'm going to switch 2 of the 50 shield for the small shields, because I don't need them since I have 2 big shields. Then I'm going and once I've dropped the 2 mini shields, I'm going to pick up the chug jug. So I go see if there's a chest over here, and there is, because there's usually one over here. And for some reason my guy wouldn't pick it up, so I couldn't find the other one, so I picked up that other shield, and then I go back to get the chug jug. And then I see that person right there, and he goes in the building that I was just in, about to get the chug jug. So I go and I surprise him with my scar, and then I go to loot him and pick up my chug jug. So yeah. So then I can't figure out what to switch out for this med kit, so I just leave it there. And I go out to see what else is in Fatal Fields, like other people and loot. So I see this fort from the Porta Fort, and I see this. So I go out of Fatal, and I see this ramp over here, a bunch of ramps over here, and I go over there to see if there's any loot.
Fine, poof. Your laptop is down here at the bottom of the well. Now drop a ladder down here so you can come and get it.
Nice try.
So I go over here to see if there's a chest up top. So
I should have never trusted a tricky wishing well.
It's not ruined. It's totally dry. Look, I'm surfing the internet right now. Oh, please come back, please.
So I go over here to this cabin,
First night of the bowling league.
and
You're playing the Harlem Bull Trotters.
Oh no. The who?
You
And I look in this window to see if there's any traps, and there's not. So then I see this purple submachine gun over there. So I go over there, over here, farther in the circle, and I go, and I see this airdrop, but I don't go for it because there might be people going for it. And I see this ramp over to going to the porta fort, and I ignore it. So I go over here and I see someone. So I go and I see where he's going. So
Boy, if you don't get
then I kill him, and I go loot, and then I go to loot him. And then I go to loot him, but then I see someone in that base. So I see someone, so then I fire my grenade launcher in there, breaking his.
That means we won, so I guess that's something.
So I kill him, and I go and loot him. He has a lot of loot. So then I see this bolt action, and I switch it out for something, I don't remember. For my 2 big shields. And I forget that I have a grenade launcher. So I switch it out for my shotgun. And so I go somewhere. So I go to the factories in search of loot. So
I need to show you my latest invention, the Clean Car 5000.
Huh.
You hear that? That's the sound of a perfectly silent engine.
Nope. It's the sound of you boring me. What else you got?
Well, the Clean Car 5000 creates no pollution whatsoever because of a cheap liquid fuel I invented.
So
By just a
I
tablespoon of
see that it's already looted. So
Amazing. This will change the world.
I go into another building.
Yeah, just
And-
a fun little nickname I came up with for the fuel. Want to know why I call it Snake Magnet?
Is it because it attracts snakes?
No. It attracts and angers them.
Uh-huh.
Oh, don't worry. Not all snakes, only
And-
poisonous ones. And poisonous lizards. And all lizards.
So I leave the factories, and I go near the porta fort,
I also think that.
and I see another porta fort in the distance, which is very far away, so I don't go in to get it. So I
To the well under the starlight as we planned. Answer my call, please, my love.
So I go up this mountain,
Help!
and
Down here, you have to help me.
Who is that?
It's me, the guy in the well. I fell down here and I can't get out.
Have you seen my true love?
What? No! I'm at the bottom of a well. You need to get me some help.
Yes, but my true love
So I
lies
see
placed
that,
you here
and-
at this well under the starlight, but he's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
Oh, my love, thank goodness I found you.
so then
You sure did.
You and
I see this guy, and I try to kill him.
make a home for ourselves
So
someplace
I
far
didn't look behind me, so then I get killed from behind by this guy using the hunting rifle.
away. Catch this bucket.
And
I'll place you
yeah, so I placed 7th,
Just a little more.
and that sucks a lot.
my love.
So
It's you.
I hope you enjoyed this gameplay,
I've come to meet you.
and I'll see you soon. Bye.